Hello, I'm Sophie Bidard, and I invite you to join me now in the Orb of Reveal, where I will guide you to explore your deaf spots in a sacred space where we can compassionately illuminate the avoidance patterns of not hearing that may be hidden in your unconscious, those deaf spots. And to complete this self-assessment, you will be gifted a power claiming key for Divine Attunement. So you can close your eyes if you like, and of course, if it is safe for you to do so. And turn your attention inward. Take a moment to let go of anything that doesn't serve this present moment. With each breath, feel yourself arriving more fully here. As we set our intention together, may all that flows within this sacred space, words, vibrations, energies, serve your highest good and your evolution. Ask your higher self to be in charge and call your guides and the beings from the higher realms who protect and support you. Ask them to be present by your side, empowering you to gain awareness of your avoidance patterns of deafness that may be buried, unconscious, suppressed. All those deaf spots. Activating your connection to the new earth crystalline grid and to the galactic center, the center of truth. You are perfectly held, both grounded and lifted, as you are safe. You can relax, and you're ready and open to receive. And I invite you to open your heart with compassion for yourself, your past, and that of your ancestors. Now, as I tune into the galactic center, I call an orb of reveal to be placed around your aura. And you can claim it now. I welcome and receive the orb of reveal around my aura. And I'm offering this orb of reveal, placing it around your aura. Filling and bathing your aura with the vibration of revealing the highest, the purest truth. Holding you safe, protected, informed, and inspired in this truthful, high vibrational space. Allow any adjustments to this highest vibration of the orb of reveal that need to happen. Let them happen just naturally within your being, your body, your heart, your mind. Within the orb of reveal, ask your higher self to allow you to perceive any indication or symptom of avoidance patterns of deafness, which may show up in your life as people having to repeat themselves to you constantly. Your tendency to tune out mid-conversation, being physically present but mentally absent. Dismissing or minimizing what others tell you. It's not that bad. You're overthinking it. Selective hearing. Only registering what confirms what you already believe. Interrupting or finishing others' sentences. Listening to reply rather than to receive. Missing subtle cues, tones, and what is said between the words. Ignoring your body's signals and messages until they become impossible to avoid. Pushing through exhaustion, pain, or discomfort rather than listening to what your body has been trying to tell you. Dismissing your intuition and the guidance that comes. Second guessing, rationalizing away, or simply not listening to the answers your higher self is already offering you. Filling every moment with noise, music, podcasts, screens, avoiding stillness and silence because of what you may hear in the quiet. Missing signs, synchronicities, and guidance from the universe. Being told, I told you, or didn't you hear me? And genuinely not having registered it. Denial, a persistent refusal to let what you already hear land. I hear it, but I don't want to hear it. And breathe. Now diving further and deeper into awareness within the safe, sacred, and compassionate space of the Orb of Reveal. Ask your higher self to allow you to perceive any of the root causes of the avoidance patterns of deafness that you carry within. What created the avoidance of hearing, such as early experiences of unsafe hearing, dangerous words, what was said in your home was harmful, unpredictable, or frightening. And you learn to brace yourself against sounds and words. Unhearable truth. What you heard as a child was too painful to fully receive. And not listening became a way to survive. overwhelming sound. You grew up in an environment of chaos, shouting, or constant noise, and tuning out became your refuge. Experiences and trauma of conditioning and family patterns. Family deafness. Your family didn't truly listen to one another. What was said was ignored, dismissed, or spoken over. Ancestral deafness. Your lineage survived by not hearing injustice, dysfunction, or uncomfortable truth. Collective conditioning. Society, culture, or religion taught you which voices to listen to and which to silence, including your own. Spiritual bypassing, focusing only on high vibrational input, became a way to avoid hearing what was difficult or confronting. Experiences and trauma of distortion and invalidation. Punished listening. When you heard and named what was being said, you were dismissed, punished, or told you were wrong. And you learned to distrust what you heard. Gaslighting. What you heard was repeatedly denied or reframed, and you stopped trusting your own ears. Experiences and trauma of betrayal and consequences. Betrayal by truth. Hearing clearly led to loss of a relationship, a belief, a sense of safety. And deafness felt safer than the consequences of truly listening. Loyalty deafness. Hearing the truth about someone you love felt like betrayal. So love and not listening became deeply intertwined. And other experiences and trauma leading to inner avoidance, such as shame avoidance. What you might hear about yourself felt too painful or shameful to receive, so you stopped truly listening. Identity threat. Hearing clearly would unravel the story you've built around yourself, about yourself or your life. And that felt like annihilation. Soul protection. Somewhere deep within, a part of you decided that to survive this life, it was safer not to hear. And any other root cause of avoidance patterns of deafness that you have experienced in your own unique way, that your higher self brings to your attention. And breathe. Now ask your higher self to start revealing to you the deaf spots that you hold in different areas of your life. Ask your higher self to allow you to gain awareness of deaf spots that you have in regard to your own self. The inner voice, the whispers of your true nature, your needs and your soul's calling that you've been tuning out. Deaf spots that you have in regard to your body and health. Signals, symptoms, and messages your body has been sending that you haven't been truly hearing. Deaf spots that you have in regard to your emotions. The messages from any anger, sadness, fear, hurt, guilt, shame, despair, that you've been drowning out, dismissing, or refusing to fully receive. Deaf spots that you have in regard to your relationships, what others have been trying to tell you, what is said between the words, what you've been selectively hearing or tuning out. Deaf spots in regards to your romantic life and intimacy, what partners have been expressing that you haven't truly heard, and what you haven't been willing to hear about yourself within partnership. Deaf spots in regard to your family, origins, and ancestors. The unspoken, the silenced, the stories never told, and what has been passed down in the deafness of generations. Deaf spots in regard to your shadow and impact, the feedback, the reflections, the uncomfortable truth others have offered that you haven't been willing to receive. Deaf spots in regard to your purpose and gifts, the calling you've been tuning out, the guidance about your true path that hasn't been allowed to land. Deaf spots in regard to your finances and abundance, the messages and patterns around money and abundance you've been ignoring or refusing to hear. deaf spots in regard to your spiritual path and your soul truth. Divine guidance, signs, synchronicities, and the voice of your higher self that you've been missing or dismissing. Deaf spots in regard to the world around you, the voices, the cries, the signals from the collective that you've been conditioned not to hear. And breathe. Allow your higher self to guide the pace of your listening. What is revealed today is what is ready to be heard today. And remain open, knowing that further deaf spots will be brought to your awareness exactly when the time is right for your highest good and your evolution. Coming back to here and now, take a moment to make notes of the awareness that you have gained. Note the status and root causes of your avoidance patterns of deafness, your deaf spots, and whatever your higher self has been calling your attention to. And pause the video if you need more time for your notes. And breathe. Well done for acknowledging all that came to the surface. It takes courage to face these truths. Well done for being willing to receive all the awareness that you have received. Be open to more insights coming to your attention as these questions may keep poking you. Give gratitude to the Orb of Reveal and allow it to remain and surround you and hold you for as long as it serves your highest good, your evolution, and the highest good of all. And for now, allow your higher self to hold for you your avoidance patterns of deafness, their root causes, and your deaf spots in various areas of your life. And we'll complete this deaf spot exploration process with the gift of a power claiming key. So as I offer it to you, I invite you to be in the receiving, being attentive to the responses you get in your body, your mind, your heart, your whole being. And I'll repeat it a couple times so it really settles within you and you can adopt it as the mantra of your heart. So here is your power claiming key. Even if I don't know how, I intend to fully embrace being divinely attuned for my highest good, my evolution, and in service to the highest good of all. And I ask to be guided and supported. Even if I don't know how, I intend to fully embrace being divinely attuned for my highest good, my evolution, and in service to the highest good of all. And I ask to be guided and supported. And one more time, I invite you to join me and claim it for yourself. Let's do this together. Even if I don't know how, I intend to fully embrace being divinely attuned for my highest good, my evolution, and in service to the highest good of all. And I ask to be guided and supported. And breathe. Beautiful. So if any deaf spots have been revealed to you today, any way in which your avoidance pattern of deafness is still active, not yet fully healed, receive this as a signal from your higher self. Don't allow this to fall on deaf ears, when in truth, this is your invitation to take a deep dive with the workshop From Deaf to Divinely Attuned, receiving wisdom, guidance, and truth. Join now at gracefulconnections.com/attuned. We'll see you there soon, and until then, many blessings to you.